Hello and welcome to Game Concise. This episode I thought we'd do something a little bit different. If you're ever out and about purchasing games for yourself, you might be going to places like Disc Replay or stores like that, or anywhere, thrift shops that have Game Boy games or any type of game, and you want to add it to your collection. You're often going to end up with games that look kind of like this. Lots of stuff all over it, Sharpie, stickers, everything. And so I thought I'd take a moment to show how I like to clean mine up. Now, if you've been watching any of my other videos, you know that a lot of mine look really bad, and frankly, it's just because I can't be bothered to do it. I don't really care that much, but if you want yours to look real nice and get rid of some of the stuff that's on them, here's a little technique that can help. It doesn't always work perfect. Actually, golf, I made a video about golf until I realized while editing the video that someone had scrawled something pretty rude with Sharpie right there. So I've actually removed part of it already so that it wouldn't be on there when I'm trying to film. Anyway, what I like to do, I've got some Q-tips, I've got some cotton balls, I've got these little cups. I like to get a little bit of WD-40. There's the nozzle. Oh boy, look at that. There we go, that'll probably be plenty. Just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot for this. And then maybe take a Q-tip, kind of get it on there. You don't want to get too much. You really don't want to get too much. WD-40 is a penetrating oil, and it doesn't like plastic, but it does remove Sharpie from glossy surfaces like this pretty well. So you just get it on there a little bit, and you scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrubbity, scrubbity, scrub. And you can see it's already starting to come off there. Once you get it kind of saturated, you can go ahead and use the other side of the Q-tip and just kind of buff it away. Yeah, get in there. It's got a little booty hole there. Okay, and then once you're done kind of scribbling, look at that. It's come off really nice. You can get a cotton ball, kind of get the rest of it buffed. Get the last little bit of that oil up. There you go. No more Sharpie on the front. Looks good to me. This kind of stuff, depending on how much elbow grease you want to put into it, I like to actually use Windex on a little bit of paper towel and clean it up. And then you can once again try the WD-40 method for stuff on the back. The bad part about marker on the backs and stuff of these games is the backs are so porous that it's hard to actually get all of it removed. You end up with like sort of a faded remnant. It looks like there's some red marker underneath it that has the same rude message that the front had, so I'm not going to go any further with that for the sake of this video. WD-40 also works really, really well for label gunk. You can peel most of it off, but what about the remainder? What about that gooky gook that's stuck on there? Get a little more WD-40 on one of your little Q-tips here. Just a little. Just a little. And kind of give it a little rub on the gooky bit. Yeah, actually cover the label there too. And then it'll just peel away. Let it sit for a minute. And it'll peel away nicely. Does always take a little bit of elbow grease. And then, once you get down to most of it being removed there, and there's not much left, just a little bit of gunk, tried and true method. I'm sure everybody already knows it. Sorry, I got to get that in the frame there. Tried and true method is just to rub it, caress it, feel it with your skin. Very nice. You can really get in depth with this. Take your time with it. Make them look really, really good. I'm actually going to go get a little bit of Windex to do sort of some final cleaning. I'm not going to worry about Mary. It's kind of nice. I kind of like sometimes having like some writing on games because it just kind of has part of their history. But if it's like gunky gunk like this, like sticker gunk, I do my best to get that stuff off of there. So now we'll use some Windex and just kind of clean up some of the gook. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Bada bing. No more sticky residue from stickers. Nothing. There's a little bit right there. I'll work on that later. Obviously, not everything's going to be a perfect specimen in anybody's collection. But if you do enjoy the sort of tedium of cleaning them up and trying to restore them to something better than what you brought home from the shop, these are some methods that can help out. Most of mine are going to look pretty rough. So that's all for this video. Please stay tuned, and if you've been watching my videos, you've been watching it evolve. I thank you for that. You might have noticed some new things in this video and the video prior to this one, wherein I have a little sort of opening start screen and then a little message at the end. So there are some changes happening. I'm also going to be doing different systems and different games. So it's not all going to be Game Boy. It just happens to be that I have a crap load of Game Boy games, and they're the easiest to sort of manipulate in the space that I've set aside for recording. So stay with us, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Like and subscribe, please.